Well, BJP or any government is not happy if anybody has a problem with it. We never felt good when anybody raised a question, but today with the judgment coming out, the air is now clear. So if you see those who were calling us to be unconstitutional, they were challenging the validity, somewhere were challenging the privacy part, some were challenging the entire safeguard of the architecture, some were talking about why do you need verification of PAN card and all this kind of thing. Now here the case has been raised, the air is clear, it's constitutional, the money bill is constitutional. If you see the validity is there, and also the PAN linking is there. So if you see major clauses and the sections are being prevailed, only two part has been struck down. One is that private parties will not do the authentication, and two, you don't need this for academics. You don't have to do it for the schools or examinations which were there. Rest, if you see in toto, I think they have taken, and more or less it is a very good judgment, 4:1. Even if you see what Justice Chandrachud said, it is more in the favor of democracy, nothing against the law, nothing against individuals, but it's more to strengthen the democracy. I would like to congratulate the lawmakers
Vinit,
and the people
Goenka.
who stood behind Aadhaar, and today Congress gets exposed. I think the four judges have spelled it out, so I don't have to comment on that. And the judgment means 4:1. The order is very clear. It is in the favor of money bill. Now, one of the dissent which is there, of course, dissents are important, but at the same time, the law. Law is where the four judges put their feet down. So I think it is a money bill. It was welcomed by them. They have clearly said that it was the right move. Also, let me also remind Congress, they have spent 4,000 crore rupees for something called as voluntary without knowing what to do with that. We have, on the contrary, saved 90,000 crore rupees as DBT, direct benefit of transfers. So probably we have shown to the world and also to the court that it has an usage, and there can be a transparency which can be brought by this tool of technology. And today in 2018, we can't show our back to technology. I would like to bring your attention to the four judges. One dissent would have actually said about this, but the law today, the order today clearly says it's good that there was a money bill support to it. It is good that there is this system. The PAN card will be connected to this, and PAN cards will be connected to banks. So those people who were talking about surveillance through Aadhaar, I don't know why they are happy, because if there was a reason to worry, even now PAN cards will be connected with bank and the banks PAN cards will be connected with Aadhaar. So the connection still remains there. Number three, people like Nikhil, Pahwa ji, they should understand the court has clearly talked about what is privacy. It has talked about the validity of this architecture which is there. They have spelled their decisions on that. So we don't have to worry about this, and they do not create any kind of fuss now. Now the clarity is there. So all these people who said there is a problem in architecture, there is a problem in privacy, there is a problem in implementation, there is a problem on money bill.
Vinit.
All these voices are silent. So one dissent, I welcome the dissent, but on the other side, see the four people, and the Chief Justice called this as to be a right bill, the right spirit.
No, 1 second, Vinit, I think what
the entire precedent where the Modi government connected this with the benefits was to bring in transparency, and I think 90,000 crore rupees talks about itself. A. B. On the other side, you have a previous government which spent 4,000 crore rupees without knowing what to do. One more volunteer scheme. You had passport, you had voter card, you had PAN cards, yet one more scheme they gave it to us. What we did is we converted that what to do to something what to do. So we have answered the question of what to do, and we gave a solution, and now you see the results of that. 90,000 crore rupees is very, very big amount every year, and this can be used for some other good purpose. A. B. Congress has an habit of demeaning everything which has been done for public good. They fear that transparency will block their money making devices, and that's the fear they are making about. See, the judgment is very big, 500 pages. Frankly speaking, I did not get a time to read this. I was surprised to know that Rahul Gandhi ji read that and also criticized that, also started claiming the victories of the part. So here my advice to Congress will be, please understand the genesis of the judgment. I think the judgment fairly talks about the goods about the bill, and it also upholds that it has been a very, very nice decision of this government to implement schemes around this particular bill, and it is in the interest of this. One question which you asked and I was unable to answer because of the time. Let me answer that right now.
But
why
make
did
it fast.
the government implement it? You asked me one question, then you did not allow me that answer. So let me give that, Supriya ji, if you allow me. Yeah, so any government or an executive, they pass on an order for the interest of the people. But if there is a voice which is dissent, if there is somebody who is concerned about that, they can go to the court. That's the beauty of democracy. People went to the court heard that, and today we have clarity. Now it is a validated act. They have upheld the validity of the particular act. They have also given consent about collecting the data for PAN card and other ITRs and all. So here I see that the entire intention of the executives for good governance has been upheld, and there may be microscopic minority which may oppose this. They have a right. In democracy, even single person can opposition. If Nikhil Pahwa ji feels that this is not right, it is his right to oppose that, and we also respect that particular view of yours. But as the judgment has come, now he has to jolly well get his Aadhaar, connect it with PAN card. That he cannot say he will not connect, because that's an order now. So what it was even earlier a voluntary or maybe a decision of BJP now has become
Vinit,
Supreme Court's order.
Vinit
So by